J'espère que vous allez tout bien. I trust you are doing well. Welcome to Topfrançais live class. Brrr, drum rolling. We're good to have you here. We're happy to have you here. J'espère que vous allez tout bien. So, of course, as we always do, send your comments. We're about to get started. Imperative verb, l'impérative. Soyez les bienvenus. Welcome everybody. Soyez les bienvenus. Soyez les bienvenus. Soyez les bienvenus. Welcome everyone. It's good to have you here. So please let us know. Let us know that you have joined in. So I'd like to see your comments and your chat, so you can let us know where you're joining us from. Welcome, bienvenue. So we are doing imperative verb today. Bonjour, incredible chudi. Salut, bonjour. Oh my God. Salut. Just a minute. Okay. Antonia, bonjour, salut, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's get started now. Imperative verbs. All right, so imperative verbs. When you hear imperative verbs, it's something, we have it in English too, yes. Talking about giving orders or giving instructions in French. All right, giving orders or giving instructions in French. That is what imperative verb is all about. So I'm going to write it. Imperative verb is used in giving orders, okay, to give orders, right, or instructions. So you want to give an order, you want to give an instruction. What do you use? You use imperative verb. For example, stand up. Stand up is an instruction, is an order. I'm telling you, stand up. Read your book. It's one of it. Drink the water. That is it. Go to work. Something like that. Okay, so imperative verbs are what we use in giving orders, in giving instructions in French. Please take note of this. So now, we want to talk about how to conjugate this imperative verb. So first, you need to know how to conjugate, or you should have known how to conjugate your ER, IR, verb before you are here conjugating, conjugating imperative verb. Okay, so please, let's start with that first. So in French, we have three groups of verb. I'm not going to conjugate it in this class, no, because we've already done that before, right? So in French, we have three groups of verb. We have just a minute. We have the ER verb, we have the IR verb, and we have the RE verb. So these verbs, they are the three groups of verbs we have in French. Okay, in French, we have three groups of verb. The first one is the ER verb, the second is the IR verb, and the third is the RE verb. Okay, so when you say ER verb, for example, I can give you an example like parler, to speak. Okay, so ER, parler, to speak. Manger, to eat. Chanter, to sing. You can see that it ends with ER, ER, ER. That's the first group of verb. The next one we have now is finir, to finish. Choisir, to choose. Remplir, to fill up. So you can see it's IR, IR, IR. And then the last one, so we have so many verbs. Like when I tell you so many verbs, I mean it. Like so many verbs under ER verb. You have over more than 1,000. Yes, more than 1,000 for ER, and RE. So now let's look at the RE. For RE, you can have like vendre, which is to sell, attendre, which is to wait. Attendre is to wait. Défendre, which is to defend. So look at it now. RE, RE, RE. Okay, so we've done this before, so you might want to check our previous live classes, how to conjugate ER verb, how to conjugate IR verb, and how to conjugate RE verbs. We've done all of that in our previous live class. Okay, so if you want to know it, you can just go back after the live class to check the verbs that we have conjugated under ER, IR, and RE. So these are the two of verbs we have in French. So now I want to see how can we, right? How can we now use this in imperative form? Okay, how is this used in imperative form? Just a minute. Okay, so now don't forget, imperative verbs are what you use to give orders or instructions. I gave example, stand up, that's one of it. Sit down, that is it. Eat your food, that is it. Go to school, that is it. So you can see that everything I am saying, it begins with a verb and not a pronoun. All right? Everything I'm saying begins with a verb and not a pronoun. For example, when I tell you, you are eating your food, you know I'm making a sentence. But when I tell you, eat your food, you know I'm already giving you an instruction to eat your food. But you are eating your food. That you is already a pronoun. But eat your food, it starts with the verb to eat. Eat your food. So you must note that when you are using imperative verb, there is no pronoun. Okay? There is no pronoun or subject. You see that? There is no pronoun or subject when you are using imperative verb, meaning the sentence always begins with a with a verb. Always starts or begins with a verb. Okay, so please do well to note what I'm writing. I'm just trying to very fast. So I'm writing pretty fast. So I hope it's clear. Okay, take note that it always begins with a verb. I gave you an example now. I talk to you. Queen, salut, bonjour. I cannot see your chat. Hello everybody. Sorry if I just lost track a little. Very focused, it's just so that you understand this topic very well. Dare, Temitope, Ajayi, Beatrice, everyone, bonjour, salut. My night was fine, merci. Oluwadare. Ouais, comment était la nuit, maman? La nuit était très bien, j'ai bien dormi. I slept very well. Merci, je t'apprécie. I appreciate your concern. Okay, so let's get back now. Look at it. The sentence always starts with a verb. For example, I tell Queen, you are eating the apple. I'm like, this one now, it starts with you. You are eating the apple. I'm making a sentence. But when I tell you, eat the apple, it's no longer a sentence because I don't have you there again. I'm just giving an order, eat the apple. And you see that the sentence now starts with what? A verb. So that is what you must note in imperative verb. And please, I'm going to mention it one more time, that if you are yet to share this link on your status, on your social media, you can actually share the link now so that others can freely join the free French live class that will help them to step up their French game, or for whatever reason they want to learn French. Okay, so now let's get back. You must know that, sorry a minute, you must know that for this verb, like I said, for this imperative verb, it always begins with a verb and not with a pronoun. Now let me give you an example. And when you want to conjugate it, it has only 3 conjugation. Okay, like to. Just a minute. Okay, thank you. Okay, how about like tu, nous, and vous? Okay, so these are the only imperative we have in French. Okay, these are the only these are the only conjugations for imperative verbs that you have. What do I mean? If you want to use it, don't forget I told you that it doesn't start with a pronoun. I remember I said that very well. It does not start with a pronoun very well. But when you want to conjugate it, it's either you are giving it the conjugation for tu, for nous, or for vous. Do you understand? That is, I can only give an order to you or to us. Do you understand? Or to him. Like telling someone, stand up. It's either I'm talking to you or I'm talking to us. Let's stand up. Do you understand? I will not give myself order. I stand up. It's no longer an instruction again. I stand up. It's no longer an instruction. It doesn't make sense. I'm giving myself order. Do you get it? So what I'm trying to say is that when you want to conjugate it, the pronouns are only, the verbs are conjugated based on only these pronouns. You know what? Let's conjugate the verb parler. Okay? Let's conjugate parler now. See, for tu, it's P-A-R-L-E-S. For nous, it's P-A-R-L-O-N-S. For vous, it's P-A-R-L-E-Z. Okay? So this is how you conjugate the verb parler. So right now, do you know what this is? To parle is you are speaking. Do you understand? To parle is you are speaking. But if I want to tell you, speak loud. Speak loud. Okay? And please take note, when I want to address you now, for the ER verb, for imperative, we take out the S. We don't add the S. Do you see that? We take out the S. We don't add the S. So for example now, I want to tell you, speak loud. I'm not going to start from the subject. I'm going to start from the verb, and I will say parle fort. Look at this. Parle fort. You can see that. Speak out. Speak loud. So now you can see that it does not begin with the subject here. It begins with what? With the verb. That is how you handle imperative verb in French. So parle fort. Parle fort. Speak up. Speak out. You see that? So now I want to now put it to nous. Right? I want to now tell us, me and you. Oh, let's speak out. Let's speak loud. I'm going to say parlons. So parlons. Parlons fort. Parlons fort. You see that now? So this parlons fort, I'm telling you, let's speak out. Let's speak out. Let's talk out. Do you understand? Let's speak up. You see that now? So why am I using less? Because it comes with this nous. Because the verb is conjugated according to this nous. But you see, I did not add the pronoun here. That's why I did this strike so that you know that it's on its own. It's not the same thing. So first, know that it is first conjugated according to tu, nous, or vous. So now, I want to tell you, maybe you're more than one person, and I want to tell you to speak up. I'm going to say, parlez fort. So you see the difference now. Don't forget, we don't have any subject here. So this parle fort, speak up. Parlons fort, let's speak up. Parlez fort, speak up. So you see the difference now. That this is the only way it is. I'll say it again so you understand it very clearly. The imperative verb, right? It only has 3 ways you can say it for one verb. Let me break it down for you. You only have 3 ways you can conjugate it for one verb. That's this parler now. I want to conjugate it in imperative verb. These are the only 3 ways I can conjugate it in imperative verb. Do you understand? Meaning either this parle, parlons, or parler. There is no other verb conjugation apart from these three ones for imperative verb. Let me give you another example now. Let's do manger. Manger. So I want to tell you, eat your food. Eat your food. What will I do? I will conjugate manger according to two. Do you understand? That's what's the two? What do I add for two for manger? I will add, this is it, manges. But like I said, we don't have this s. We remove the s when we are conjugating it. Do you understand? When you are not using imperative, take out the s. You know I circled it here. Take out the s. So it is mange. That's only arrow verb. Take out the s. So now, eat your food or eat your meal. Mange ton repas. Mange ton repas. This one now, I am talking to you. Maybe I like informally. I'm telling my friend or I'm telling my son, eat your food. Mange ton repas. So now, I want to say, let's eat our food. Let's eat our meal. What do? I'm going to conjugate mange according to nous. Do you say that? I'm going to conjugate no according to what? Nous. You see that? So what do we say? We say, okay, who will tell us the new conjugation for mange? Who will tell us the new conjugation for mange? Anybody? Like, how do you say manger for nous? I'm waiting. I hope we're learning. For those that can conjugate ER verb. Okay. Very good. Very good. Linia, you got that. Okay. Antonia said mangeons. Okay, Antonia, you're close, but no. Okay, so for the new conjugation, we have it mangeons. Like this. Mangeons. Mangeons le repas. Let's write it like this. Meaning, let's eat the meal. Mangeons ton repas. Let's eat the meal. So you're wondering now, why is it mangeons? Because now I'm talking about us. Like, let's eat the meal. So I'm going to conjugate it what? According to nous. But guess what? The nous is not here. So don't forget that when you are conjugating your verb, when you are conjugating imperative verb, you don't use what? The pronoun. It always starts with the verb. You must note that. It always starts with the verb. So we say, mangeons le repas. Let's eat the food. But once we add the nous, it has changed. Once we say nous mangeons le repas, it has changed. Meaning what? We are eating the food. You see that? Once we say nous mangeons le repas, we are eating the food. But once it starts with mangeons, let's eat the food. So please take notes of that. But I'd like to know, I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. Okay, no, Ajayi, it is nous. It is not nous. Okay? Okay. So is that like you can hear me? Okay, thank you. All right. I can't hear me. I'm not sure. You can't hear me. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, good. So now you get what I was saying. That if we had added the nous, it will have changed entirely. So if you want to say our food, Ajayi, it is notre repas. Oh, sorry. This. Okay. It's like this, notre repas. Look at it. Okay, notre repas. See that? Okay, Lilian, have you seen it? Have you seen it? How do you say let's eat our food? Let's say mangeons notre repas. So just change le to notre. Mangeons notre repas. Let's eat our food. You see that? So notre repas, just add your mangeons. It's the same thing. Mangeons notre repas. So you see, it's simple. Just know that, okay, let's try the last one now. If it is vous, and I'm talking to more than one person, and I'm telling you, eat the apple. Eat the apple. How will you say that? If you want to use the vous now, you know we've done mange for the informal way. We've done mangeons for everybody like you and I. Now, we want to use the vous. How do we say that? It's the apple. Let's use the apple. Let's use something different. It's the apple. I'm waiting. Who wants to try? Who is trying? Something for you when you try. Wow, Queen is very fast. But Queen, it's just one tiny mistake. Just tiny. And what's that tiny mistake? You use low. You use low. Ah, no. Lilian, I said eat the apple, not eat apple. Eat the apple. So what's that do doing here? Is it I'm explaining for you? The apple. Okay, let's see what Elizabeth wrote. Elizabeth, you said mange votre pomme. No, you can't use mange. You can't use mange and votre. Like, don't forget, please go and watch our lesson on possessive adjective. We have different ways to say yo in French. So that is not correct. So who is going to get it correctly? Like, Queen is very close, but she missed the article. Queen is very close, but she missed the article. She said le pomme. But pomme is a feminine word. So do we use le pomme to say the apple for a feminine word? So who wants to try again? Who wants to try again? Okay. Very good. Lilian, that's good. You got it very correctly. So it is manger la pomme. Manger la pomme. So you see it now. Manger la pomme, meaning eat the apple. Eat the apple. So you see, it's very easy. See now, these are the only three ways we can use imperative verb for manger. These are the only three ways we can use imperative verb for parler. Do you understand? Like, it's very straightforward. But don't forget, don't use subjects. Don't use pronoun. Once you use pronoun, it has changed. Do you understand? Once I'm telling you, once I add vous, let me tell you now. Once I add vous to this place, it has changed. It now means you are eating the apple. Once we add this pronoun here, it has changed. Do you get it? But if we remove this pronoun, manger la pomme, eat the apple. It's an order. It's an instruction. All right. So please, I want to see our comments. If you understand this topic very well, I would like to see your comments and be sure that you understand this topic. For those that ask me, how do you say let's eat our food or let's eat our meal? You know, I told you, mangeons notre repas. Mangeons. So like it's the same thing here. Mangeons, then notre is our, repas is meal. Okay? So mangeons notre repas, it's our food. So please, if you understand, let me know. Like, are you getting it? Is it sinking down? Okay, Antonia said key. Okay, she first said key, then she changed it to we. So you know I've said it in this class before. Key in French, the one with you, Q, is ou. Then we is yes. Take note of that. Okay, we is yes. All right. So, do you understand? Are we good? Are we good? Do you understand the lesson? It's only Antonia that responded. I want to see other people's response. So that I'm sure that you get the lesson very well. Okay, queen, we, joy, we. Okay, good. Others, well done. So now, you can see that we no longer have our pronouns. Don't forget that. So now, I would have loved us to... Let's do one IR verb. And that will be all. Okay, we might not touch the RE verb. Just do one IR verb. And that will be all for today's class. Okay, so I'm going to clean this. Okay, so we're going to do finir. We're going to do finir. Okay, finir is the verb to finish. IR verb. Finir, the verb to finish. So, of course, what's the first step? The first step is to conjugate your finir according to, according to nous, according to s. Don't forget, these are the only conjugations we have for imperative verb. There is no jo. There is no il, el. Take note of that. As I say, we have only 3 verbs, like 3 conjugations for imperative verb. So now, for the 2, who can tell me what's the 2 conjugation for finir? Finir, our verb, the verb to finish. So what's the first conjugation? Who can tell me? What's the first conjugation? For those persons that have done IR verb here with us. You know I said earlier, we have ER verb, IR verb, and RE verb. Okay? Okay. Very good. Okay, so it is F-I-N-I-S. Fini. Good. So who can tell us the one for nous? Very good, Chiamaka. Good, Lilian. You're doing well. So who will tell us the one for vous? So if we want to get our imperative for nous, rather, sorry, for nous. For nous. What's the one for nous? What's the one for nous? What's the one for nous? Okay. Okay. Very good, Lilia. That's good. Finissons like this. S-S-O-N-S. Good. Very good. And what's the one for vous? What's the one for vous? What do we add for vous? What do you add for vous? Okay, very good. We actually know it too. Please, if you have not watched our lesson on ER, verb, please go back and watch it too. That's why people can actually conjugate this, because you have to know the ER, IR, and RE verb before you get this very well. So now, this is the conjugation. We already know. But don't forget, we are going to remove our pronouns because we don't need it. Like, these are the only conjugations that we have for imperative verb for fini. It's not more than 3. That's it. It's not more than 3 of it. Okay? So I've removed the subject, the pronoun. We don't need it. So now I'll tell you, finish your assignments. Finish your assignment. It's an order. It's an instruction. Finish your assignments. So what do I do? Fini is already here. So what do I just do? Add your ton devoir. That's all. Finish your assignments. Fini ton devoir. Fini ton devoir. Please take note. Remember that for ER verb, remove the S. But for IR verb, don't take out the S. Both for IR and RE verb, don't take out the S. But for ER verb, remember when we did munch, I removed the S. When we did pan, I removed the S. But for this one now, do not take out the S. Okay? So fini, and it's not pronounced. It's not finis. No. Fini ton devoir. Fini ton devoir. Finish your assignments. Okay, so now, so how do I say, let's finish our assignments? So we try that. We're almost done, running up very soon. Let's finish our assignments. Who's going to tell us that? Let's finish our assignments. Qui va essayer? Qui va essayer? Who's going to try? So fini ton devoir is finish your assignment. So now I want to say, let's finish our assignments. Okay, count down. 5, 4, 3, deux, un. Okay, very good. Okay. Queen, you are very close. Where is your hour? Hey, Lina, you got it. Good. Finissons notre devoir. This is our notre, then devoir. Let's finish our assignments. Very good. So, Queen, please take notes. You have to add your hour. This finissons is let's finish. Let's finish. You and I together. Let's finish. But what is our before the devoir? Notre devoir. Notre devoir. Okay? Take note of that. Okay, the last one now. So I'm telling you more than one person. Now maybe I'm telling Lillian and Queen. Finish your assignment. Finish your assignment. You, Lillian and Queen. Finish your assignment. I'm talking to two persons now. Or talking to one person in a formal way. That's when I use vous. So how do we say that? With the last one. Finish your assignment. Okay, going. Okay, very good. You got it, Queen. Queen got it now. She added the yo now. Very good. Finissez votre devoir. Finissez votre devoir. Finish your assignment. But if finish our assignments, more than one assignment, this your not will become NOS. Then you add S to your devoir. This your vote will become VOS. You add S to your devoir. Just like that, okay? That is written in the plural form. So wow, this imperative verb, give orders, give command. Don't forget, start with your verb. Start with your verb, not with your pronoun, not with your subject. Once you get it, trust me. So you know what? Take out your time. Conjugate these verbs on the tu, the nous, and the vous. Take out the subject and try to make sentence with it in imperative verb. Okay, don't forget, choisir is to choose. Rempli, to fill up. So for those that didn't know the ER, IR, RE verb conjugation, you just take out the subject, take out the pronoun, and then give your command. All right, that's all for today's class. I hope you enjoyed today's class. I hope you learned very well. So let me see your comments. One word for today's class. What do you say about today's class? Was it refreshing? For those that know it before, it could be a bit refreshing. At least they get to have a recap again for what they've learned. And for those that did not have any idea before, did you understand? But you know that you have to understand the conjugation of ER, IR, and RE verb before you get here. Okay, so it's a bit A1.2 lesson. Okay, A1.2. So you have to get your ER, IR, and RE verb before you. So before word for today's class, okay, Queen Darling says it was great. So how do you say it was great in French? It was great. You can say c'était formidable. Okay, Queen, I've written that for you in the chat. C'était formidable. Okay, Lillian says c'est excellent. Okay, that is, it's excellent. But it was is c'était. All right, thank you everyone. Do not forget, if you want to learn French for TCF, TEF, DELF, and DAF, Topfrançais is a good tool. Will help you from your beginner level, or if you're already in intermediate, will help you to groom you up to your advanced level. We have for group classes, for private classes, for beginners, intermediate, advanced. At any level you want to learn French, do well to reach out to us. You can you can reach out to the number in the chat or via our website www.topfrancaisacademy.com. So reach out to us, refer us to other people that also want to learn French. Don't hold back in helping someone get to Canada this year. It's still very possible you can get to Canada this year, but how determined are you to ensure that French very seriously? And reach out to others that also want to learn. And don't forget, of course, to like, share, and subscribe. Merci de me rejoindre aujourd'hui. Thank you for joining me today. It's cute to have you here. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Before I go, like now, share this link. Other people need this class. Share, partage le lien, share the link. Thank you everyone. Bisous, au revoir tout le monde.